Hey friends, glad to see you in this video, and in this tutorial I have the pleasure to announce you the fact that the technical team of Welthee implemented this opportunity of purchasing the Welthee tokens with the cards, with the debit cards and credit cards. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the whole team for their dedication and commitment to make these great implementations and steps. So this will greatly simplify the whole acquiring of the tokens, and what you need for this is basically your card, Visa, MasterCard, either debit card or credit card, and for the verification purposes you need your ID. It can also be a driver license or a passport. Alright, so we'll just get started in a second, but first make sure that your credit card limits are supporting your transfer, so the amount that you want to transfer, because at some point you might have some limits. And also make sure that you can make online purchases and international purchases. So make sure those are not transactions are not limited, are not restricted by your preferred debit card or credit card. Okay, so that being said, let's start to see how we can purchase Welthee tokens with our Visa cards. Now let me show you the whole picture if you choose the Coinify gateway to purchase your Welthee tokens. First, your fiat is sent to Coinify. Then Coinify is changing your money into Litecoin. The next step is the Coinify sends Litecoin to Welthee, and then Welthee is internally changing the Litecoin into Welthee tokens and delivers those into your wallet. I will walk you through step by step, and in the end of the video, as a bonus, okay, I'll show you where you can see the tokens if you purchase the other option, investing, so without the 50% bonus. I will also cover the waiting times and delivery and everything for the whole process. We'll be talking about purchase limits, transfer fees, the creating of your Coinify account, and some GDPR important informations. Alright, so let's start. I'll use the headset in order to cover this section of the video. So we have these two options of purchasing the tokens with vesting, and that means that the 20% are immediately available in the wallet, and the rest of 80% are being paid in 12 monthly payments in the following months. Okay, the other option of buying the Welthee tokens is through this bonus, and that means that you receive 50% more tokens out of your money, but you need to leave these tokens for a whole year, and then you receive in monthly payments after that. Alright, so I'm choosing this 50% bonus. The minimum amount that we can introduce here, it's 60 euros converted in dollars. After I introduce the amount I want to buy of, I go next. Then we have two options in creating a new account or logging into Coinify if you already have an account with them. I chose to create a new account, insert the email and the password of choice. We choose the country. We agree with all the terms and conditions, and then we verify the email. In a couple of seconds I receive the email, and this code received in the email, the verification code needs to be inserted and continue. I click continue. There is the order estimate. There is the Litecoin that I'm purchasing and the total amount, which includes the transfer fee. We need to click the agree and then go to payment. We check this box that I'm aware of the risk involved with digital currencies and accept Coinify's terms and conditions, and then we go to complete. We agree, and then we continue. Now we need to insert the debit card data or credit card of our choice. Don't forget about the code on the back of the card, those 3 last digits, we insert them there. And then everything is alright, we go to the next step. Now I need to confirm this transaction with my mobile banking app, and I'm going to my phone to do it. Once I authorize the transaction, we are at this important step, verification of identity. We fill out the address and then we hit continue. This second step, we are asked a few questions. The annual trade volume, how much we think we'll be purchasing, and it's up to you. I chose 50,000 euro, I want to be optimistic. And then the source of the funds, you choose your options. I chose personal savings and moved on. And then at this question, if I'm a political person or not, no. And then I confirm and we click continue to move on. The last step in verification of our identity is to make a photo to our ID card and a selfie. We open the link in the browser, or we just copy the link and go in the browser, hit paste like I'm doing, and we start the verification. And here we choose our document. It can be the passport, a driver's license, or identity card. In my case, I had the ID card. We allow the camera, and then we take this photo of our ID or driver license or passport. Make sure the photo is clear, that you have enough light, and that all the information from your document can be easily read. Next step is face verification, so that Coinify would associate our ID with our face. Okay, and this is how it's done. Very easy. Checking the image quality, and once it's done, it's complete. And now we go to our Welthee Wallet app, and here we are almost there. We click finish. We're now sending your Litecoin, success, and go to my wallet. Once this transaction is done, then you can find these tokens that you just purchased in the assets. Here are 2 transactions I had previously, and the third one will appear here. Okay, so these steps are very easy, and you only need to do this once. So in fact, I tried to do this twice, and Coinify didn't let me to do the verification of the ID one more time. Now that this first purchase with verification, which as you saw are tied together the first time you do it. Once this is done, let me show you where you see the tokens. So we open up the Welthee wallet, and after we log in here in this section, in invested assets, if we click on the total here, you can see this transfer that we just purchased together, these tokens we just purchased together through the bonus option. And here, if we click on the total of this amount, transaction amount, we can see all these 12 payments scheduled and planned out. Now, because I chose the bonus, these 12 payments will start a year from now. I also made a transfer for the other option, which is vesting. The vesting that you receive 20% now and 12 monthly payments. And here you can check them out. The 20%, you can see it immediately here. I have this 1,000 token purchased, and 200 out of those 1,000 are here, 20%. Indirectly transferred assets, and the other amount which is being scheduled, we found it here in vested assets. Again, we click on the total amount, and you can see here the 800 being scheduled. If we click on the total 800 amount, we can see those planned out starting from next month. So and we can also check them out in blockchain. Everything is scheduled, and it's there programmed in the blockchain. Okay, so this is how you find the tokens. Either you purchase them with the bonus, either you purchased your tokens through the vesting. Now, also, let's see the other questions about the waiting time for the token delivery. In my case, in about 30 minutes, I received the email confirmation from Coinify, and after that, the transfer of your tokens should last max a day, a working day, from Welthee Internet Transfer, but it's usually way faster. About the purchasing limits, all these limits are in place by Coinify, and if it were up to Welthee, the limits would be higher. So you can only transfer up to 1,000 euro per transfer. That means about $1,150 or so. But if you have a larger amount, you can either initiate to transfer with a debit card or credit card, or you can go with a bank transfer. Now, the bank transfer goes up to 50,000 euros or so. So depending on your choice, there is also the option of bank transfer, which lasts a couple of days more, but it might worth it. And also talking about the fees, it's way more convenient from the fees standpoint to have a bank transfer through Coinify than to have it through debit or credit card. Probably this has to do also with the Visa and MasterCard fees, and which all add up. Now, it's important to know that from Welthee standpoint, Welthee doesn't add any fees in this. So basically, Welthee wants to give you as much tokens as possible out of your money. So all these fees are set by Coinify, and this is a payment gateway. If there will be another payment gateway added, they will have their own fees, and things will differ from one payment gateway to another. It's also important to know that you can check these fees. If you initiate a payment, you don't have to go through, but once you start to choose an option, you go to here in this menu, and you go to fees. And here you can see a bank transfer fee is 0.75%, and debit or credit card fee is from 1.95% to 2.95%. So if you live outside of Europe, Norway, Iceland, Liechtenstein and Switzerland, then you will be paying almost 3% out of the transfers. So have that in mind. You can check these fees that will be available here, and these are up to Coinify to change, so it's their decision. All right, about creating your Coinify account, every new person, every new investor that wants to purchase Welthee tokens through the app, through our Welthee app, you need to go through this verification process once. I noticed that even though I had a Coinify account online on a browser previously done, it didn't work in here, so I had to go through the whole verification one more time. So yeah, go through the verification, and from that point on you log in into your account and initiate purchase of your tokens whenever you want. Also, it's important if you forget your password that you inserted, just click the forgot password and you can recover it, and then you try again and you log in into the Coinify account to do the purchase again. From the GDPR point of view, it's important to know that all this data that you're submitting through the verification process does not end up at Welthee. They go straight and only to Coinify, and they are required to do so. Know your customer, there are regulations in Europe, in all over the world, so yeah, these steps needs to be done, and that's that. So neither the payment, neither the documents, it's important to know that they do not end up to Welthee, so you need to understand this from global data protection point of view. So thank you for watching this video, and subscribe to Welthee channel, give us thumbs up, leave your comments, and if you have a larger amount, you either split it or you just go through the bank transfer to purchase Welthee tokens. So thanks, and see you in the next video. Live a blessed and wealthy life.